weather on the 6s.
Hey there, good morning. The view from the Snoopy CCAC Skycam out at Snoopy shows some pretty gloomy skies. That's kind of been the view around the coastal bend each of the past few mornings, but as the daylight increases, we do get a little bit of an artistic look here. You might notice a little bit of pink in the right-hand corner of your screen as that sunshine starts to poke up over the horizon. We've got another gloomy view for you. This one coming behind me from our downtown studio Skycam. This one I've been using each day this week because this is our best view of some of those very low clouds rolling across the bay, and we also get to see Old Glory atop the towers on shoreline. When those flags are waving, the clouds are racing by. We know that the winds a couple feet up are much stronger than what we're experiencing here at the ground level. And once sunrise happens, we mix that two and kind of meet in the middle. That's why our winds have picked up each of the past couple of mornings, probably around mid-morning, and we will see that again today. So how is it going to change these gloomy skies toward the afternoon sunshine we're expecting? Well, let's start off with what's happening in your neighborhood. Temperatures, those are warm once again, starting off in those middle 70s, and there's a little bit of a breeze, less wind to start the morning than what we've had previous mornings, and for that reason, the very small change where we're hanging out around 5 to 10 miles per hour this morning, that's where our visibility is struggling a little bit. So if you're in Alice, 5 miles of visibility for you out that way, and Rockport, 6 miles of visibility to start your morning commute. Something to keep in mind for commutes along 281 and Highway 35, respectively. But where do we go from here? Over the next couple of hours, temperatures will, of course, warm. We'll get to those lower 80s by lunchtime. I think with the mixing of the winds here at the ground level and up above us, that does help to stir up the clouds and break them apart. So as things kick up to around 15 miles per hour during the mid-morning time frame, that's when we start to see those clouds dispersing a bit. So the sun-cloud mix is a little more cloudy for the first half of the day. Second half of the day, that's where the sunshine wins out. And if you liked the afternoon yesterday, you might like today a bit more because it offers more in the way of sunshine for longer hours. We'll still top out pretty similarly in those middle 80s, and the wind not quite as strong during the afternoon. We're shaving off a few miles per hour. The sustained wind will still be near 20 miles per hour, but likely to hang just under. And then for those gusts, we'll see those up around the upper 20 mile per hour range, not quite 30 miles per hour during the bulk of the afternoon as we have seen. But what kicks off today? Sandfest. We're looking pretty good here for that forecast. It has stayed consistent. This is probably one of the best forecasts we've had for Sandfest since I've been living in the coastal bend. Not quite as windy, which is great for the artists and for those looking to admire the art. So head out there and enjoy it. A word of note, you might want to take the SPF 30 or better. We're getting a little more of that sun angle. You can get a sunburn even when it's cloudy. So when the sun's out, just imagine. Brian learned that lesson yesterday the hard way. And then if you are planning to take a dip in the water, mind the beach flag, swim with a buddy. We'll have a moderate risk of rip currents out that way. But what about those rain chances? We enjoyed some of that earlier this week, and I was talking about more next week. It's not looking quite as promising as it did yesterday for next Wednesday and Thursday, but we're still keeping an eye on that forecast. I do feel like rain will return to the coastal bend in the next 7 to 10 days, but we're good for the weekend. So if you're in the Rockport area or maybe in Kingsville, looks like a good 7-day forecast for you. Check it out, staying warm and dry through the weekend. Rain returns next week. And here in Corpus Christi, we hope to see you tomorrow night for the Buck Days Rally Night Parade. We will see you from your home on your TV in case you want to avoid the mosquitoes, but a nice weekend awaits.